where my bones will need to jingle, jangle.
Evening, Josh, or actually midday. How's it going? Oh, you're doing a bit of writing, I see.
Hello, yes, I'm working on a new book, which I haven't figured out whether it'll be a journal or a story.
I see. Well, I'm an esteemed publisher. You can come to me when you're ready to publish, and I'll sell it to the millions.
What have you published?
The works of my. I won't put that in. Well, Josh, I've published many things, such as every issue of. Well, Josh, I've published many things. One such thing being owning a skeleton for dummies.
Owning a skeleton for dummies, like your own skeleton.
Yes, exactly.
I see.
You know, not something like you. That would be classed as. But
what?
But
Why would you even think that?
Owning myself.
Who would think that?
Who
would assume that? Why did you have to clarify? I've gone to lots of different places.
So Josh wanted to sit down and talk some sense into me and express a future endeavor that he would like to embark on. So we sat down on the green couch and took a load off.
I was thinking actually, I'd spent my fair share of time living in little disheveled hovels with a certain stink about them.
That's not related to me, is it? My smell. Just continue.
I've been thinking, maybe we need to think a little bit bigger, a little bit better, bolder, if you will. Okay, so you know how we have 4 square walls around us?
Yes.
And that's our house. What if we had 28 and they were larger?
Oh, but I can only imagine the amount of stone we would have to move for that, Josh.
But see, I can't imagine at all.
Look, I think that's a great idea. Some palace to call our own. But
no, I don't like the word palace.
Okay.
Can we call it more of like a bone warden?
A bone warden?
Maybe a bone warren.
How about a castle?
You know, that's a good in-between.
Well, it was set in stone. Pun intended, yet again. We were going to build a castle, but how are we going to get that much material? Well, I can do the thinking for you, Josh. How about we dig a big hole? Do you remember the pit that we once dug? I have plans to improve upon that. What about we make the hoist dig rather than our hands and our frail little bones?
Well, how do we make a hoist dig? Do we whip it?
No, Josh. I think if you refine some here, have you ever noticed that if you take the tip of a sword and you jam it into the ground, it'll sort of like.
Are you really?
Josh hit me today. I made a scratch in our new wooden flooring, so I headed outside to do the demonstration. And if you sort of spin it around, you can eventually dig up a scoop, right? What if we had something that had like a bunch of little swords on it that spun around, and as we lowered it down, it dug a hole.
Right. I can see that because you physically showed me that as an example.
That's right, because you don't have a brain.
Exactly. That's a lot of thinking for one day, though. I'm thinking. Well, I'm thinking that I want to stop thinking for now. How about a nice meal?
Sure, I would happily oblige. What are you gonna make?
Do we have any food?
Okay, I have a confession. We still haven't fixed that issue. But that's neither here nor there. We have so much fish.
What have we got? We've got
fish. We've got fish and bone meal.
Here, let me reheat this.
Josh grabbed one of the pre-cooked fish and flopped it onto the cutting board. He proceeded to slice it up and decided to reheat it on the pan before serving it to me. Thanks.
Cooked fish, straight from the cupboard, cut up into a delicious fish fillet.
Straight from...
Yummy.
My teeth. How long has that been in the cupboard?
When's the last time we cooked a fish?
A long time ago, I can say that with severe urgency. It was a good thing that I installed an outhouse around the back, otherwise I would not know what to do with myself. As I spent the evening in there, I started thinking up different business ideas. I thought maybe I can make my own fertilizer. You know, it'll help the plants grow, and it gives a reason for this, I guess. Well, now that that's done, it's time to get some sleep, as thinking up all of these brilliant ideas took it out of me. And the fish did as well. The next day we woke up and were about to hit the town to inquire about our grand castle idea. Well, Josh, are you You just about ready to go hit the town?
No, I'm feeling some breakfast. That's
I don't know how I feel about those fish.
cooked fish.
Josh, I don't think there's anything.
Oh.
Oh, no, whoa, whoa! This large winged invertebrate wandered into our house. It was spreading pollen around the place and making my nose act up. Oh, we ushered it out the door quickly as we were sure it had got the wrong place. Come on, outside. Okay, I'll open the door for it. There you go.
There you go.
As we gazed outside following this creature, we saw another hot air balloon in the distance flying over the town, except this one didn't look too ominous, I think. I mean, let's go investigate. What if they're selling, quarry building machines?
Quarry building machines. A traveling quarry building machine salesman.
Hey!
Steve!
We had absolutely zero idea if this guy's name was Steve or if they were even a guy at all. But if you think of a person that sells quarry machine materials, then Steve... Come on, it has to be. Steve! Hang on.
He's really going for it.
I can hear...
Oh, God. Help! I'm freaking out right now.
Steve was in trouble. He was caught in a gust of wind. He couldn't stop his balloon. Being the local heroes that we are, we had to act fast and help him.
Oh, God, wait.
We've been through this before.
This is not good. Please send help
Yeah, hang on,
immediately.
wait. Just fly into a forest. How do we catch him? Can we throw a rope? Hey, throw a rope down.
Oh, okay.
Big nuts, throw a rope! Steve undid the knots on his ladder, releasing it down to the ground, but it didn't reach far enough. I couldn't grab it. But of course, I had another plan. There was a tree up ahead leading to the left. I thought I could grab onto a branch and jump, latching my little claw hands onto his ladder, climbing up, taking over the controls, and landing safely in the field.
Oh, he's getting there. Quick!
Wow, that was incredible.
Sir, thank you. I, through no feat of anything but my own... Here, move aside. All right, I've got control, Josh. Oh, he is right. There's a heavy gust, though. I took my hands to the helm and tried to steer this balloon around, but there was no way we could land safely without some sort of counterweight holding the thing down. I had a quick look around and I could see on a newly built bridge by the town there was a small supply cart with various building materials and an anvil. I yell down to Josh and tell him what I see, and he has a brilliant idea. He displays a great deal of strength and runs this anvil across the bridge, ties a rope to his crossbow, and shoots that thing at the bottom of the basket. I'll be honest, at first I didn't know what he was doing, but turns out the rope was tied to the anvil and it wrapped around the tree branch. Brilliant thinking, Josh. It seems like the anvil is holding us here, except I don't really know how I'm going to get down. The ladder doesn't go that far down.
Yeah, that breeze is really going for it.
It's tugging tight on that rope. Do you reckon it's going to snap?
Not before I do.
Oh, a bit of foreshadowing, I see. Well, do you think it's taut? Whoa!
Oh!
Out of nowhere, they started tight roping across this rope. I thought they had a death wish. It turns out this person is a lot more in touch with their balance than I am. But I had to give it a try. Oh, I had to hold my breath through that one.
Wow, okay, watch the master do it. You don't think this is the dojo master?
I don't think so, but do you think I can do it?
Just kick open that panel?
Yeah, I'm
That's just
going
not
for it.
open.
Ah! Oh!
Oh,
Well, I'm
so much
down.
for that.
Yeah, sir, the town's that way.
Honestly, I'm fine here.
Oh, you're fine up in the...
Yes?
Okay.
Do you want a hand?
Yeah, could you grab me some food from the town?
Yeah, we can. I guess we can get you supplies, but like I meant down from the tree.
I like it here.
Sure, look, that's fine with me. Stay in the tree, but Josh and I decided to go back to town and grab them some food as we thought that they might be hungry. We didn't know how long they had been drifting along in the wind, but finally they've come to a stop. We thought that while we were stopping in town to chat, we might as well ask the mayor about some supplies to build this quarry. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a nice supply cart full of materials that we'll need to build this drill.
Yeah, we got the marketplace. Hello, people.
Ah, here, a farmer.
There you go.
20 wheat for 1 emerald.
Wow, I thought you meant buying. I'm like, that's a decent deal.
No.
Selling.
Well, I don't think we're going to get any supplies for the balloon man out here. The prices right now are through the roof, astronomical as is the rest of the economy. I took it up face to face with this man and I asked him why his prices were so high, and he said that he has no choice as the mayor is demanding that they make more money. Naturally, we decided to take it upon ourselves to go up and see the mayor, whoever it may be now with that many presidential changes, and see what they have to say. Well, Dina, yeah, we need some supplies for a lonely traveler that got caught up in a tree just off yonder.
Supplies? Don't you guys have your own?
Yeah, I know, well, that's why I'm asking, because you and I... No one here has any supplies. So we decided to haggle with Dina for about 35 minutes to try and get some supplies to give to our little balloon friend, but she didn't have anything to give us. Naturally, being the little bobblehead that I am, I started speaking about Josh and I's idea, our castle. Dina was very interested in the topic and actually had a bit of a plan of her own. She told us that having no money of her own, she decided to swindle a neighboring village of their drilling supplies.
Right. What? She swindled a neighboring village and took their drills. What is a drill?
Well, it would appear that my demonstration that I did in the grass was not good enough. The drill is the sword spinning around. Josh, come on.
Is this a common thing? Do people just know this? Did you know that?
No.
Why do I not know that? Why has no one told me about this before? And why do you both have the exact same... Is this common knowledge?
Yeah, sure. Mechanical drills are common knowledge among the lands. Josh, just being the jungle boy that he was, didn't know about them because he was raised in the trees. Anyway, we headed back to the balloon person because... Oh, we forgot to grab this. We don't have any supplies for them. Oh, Josh, the supplies. We only thought about ourselves.
Hang on. Yeah, we've got it. Right over here. Right over here.
Sure thing.
Hang on.
Thanks a bunch, folks.
It's right over here.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. I followed Josh's lead, and we went behind this boulder and started digging up just plain dirt in front of this guy. I'm sure he knew what we were doing, but we mutually decided to try and gaslight this man into thinking that this is a new organic material, filled with all the nutrients one needs. That looks... Oh, yummy! Yums!
Excuse me.
Oh.
But no way am I putting
Here
it
it
near
comes.
my mouth. That's just straight up dirt.
Nope. It's a new type of food.
Like what you find in the
Processed.
I know it looks a lot like dirt, but it's...
Do you really think I would eat that?
It's edible.
What?
And it's good for you.
That's
organic.
away from me.
Josh! Josh! Pick yourself back up. Oh,
Oh,
it's alright, you fell.
wow, that was...
It happens to the best of
Oh,
us.
I feel great. You ever just like crack your knuckles and you get that pop?
Yeah, but not to that extent, Josh. Anyway, he took the tree to the top and tried to sell the man this dirt even more. The guy refused, but Josh just put it in the basket anyway.
Alright, I'm gonna go put the drit on your
What?
your
Hey.
ship.
And this is where Josh had to cross the tightrope. Will he have the same fate as me? Oh, I don't know. It's looking pretty it's pretty wobbly up there. Josh, be careful. I don't know about you, Josh. How hungry are you? Yeah, I got some
Not
onions.
at all.
Alright,
Not even a little bit.
Well, let's head back. We'll head back across the new bridge.
Hey, I'll see you later. Whoa.
Oh! I don't even know what to say at this point. Of course, it's nighttime. We're going to be under attack. I don't know why we didn't see this sooner. I think we got swept up by this man in the balloon and giving him dirt that we didn't see the sun go down. So we had to make our way back to the town. And we eventually decided to stay there for the night because, well, we couldn't be bothered to walk back to the house.
Oh, the stable master's gonna love this one. They're gonna be so impressed.
I'm ready.
All right, they're gonna forgive us for all our sins. All right, here I come. Stable master!
Oh! Stable master! Oh. I'm terribly sorry, I lied to you. We actually fell face first and passed out for the whole night in the stable master's stable. I do feel bad for the stable master. We're always getting up to no good and she's the butt of the joke. But I'm sure she'll get her revenge. Ugh. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh,
Where are we? We overheard the stable master talking with the blacksmith about some bone-crushing and flesh-splitting device. That arose some suspicion in Josh.
what do you think it means if the stable master asks for like a bone-crushing, flesh-cutting tool? They were just talking to the blacksmith about that. I'm not sure.
I think they want to... Oh, you know what? Right off the bat, I think maybe he just wants to give up stable master and turn into a butcher.
Oh, that seems like a... Oh yeah, to cut smash bones and cut flesh.
Exactly. We made our way to the mayor's house in order to see if our supplies were here, but nothing was around. No one was inside, and we didn't know what to do, but that's when Josh had another brilliant idea. You see, we could hear someone upstairs talking, so we knew someone was home, but we just had to get their attention. And it's a good thing that Josh is a bookworm. It's about to pay off.
Yeah, I found this egg.
On the windowsill?
No, at the stable master. It was in my skull, sort of rattling around. I think
Oh,
the chicken may have used me as a nest during the night.
okay.
Let me see if I can get their attention. You ever seen the Great Acts of Romeo and Juliet? Yeah, you too. Gather round. Juliet. Oh, Juliet. Ooh.
Well, that's one way to get their attention, and it worked. Dina had just woken up from her morning break and came up to the roof to tell us that the supplies are down by the tree to the left of the house. Right, sorry, I need to work on my left and right. But she also advised us of a location in which we could quarry. And luckily for my legs, it wasn't that far away. All right, well, hop on.
You know what, Mitchell? I'm feeling generous.
You feeling strong today?
I'm gonna wiggle my feet, and maybe that'll help a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, I don't feel like doing that.
No. I mean, I said it wasn't far, but it wasn't exactly close either. Now that Josh is just going to drag his heels in the dirt, I'm going to have my work cut out for me. But ironically, just past the tree with the anvil is the new dig site. Apparently they tested the rocks here or something and there was good minerals. I don't know. I just can't wait to start digging.
I guess they sort of sampled the stone.
Not very well, but look, who are we to judge?
Maybe not very well. Here it is. This... Oh. It's loose in here. It looks like they sort of dug a piece out and gave it the once over.
Give it the 1-2, huh?
How's that look?
It actually looks pretty good. You can see some deposits of minerals. Look, it looked like stone. I don't know what they saw, but I'm just going to trust that this is the right place to start digging. Where do we start? So how are we going to build this thing, Josh? Is this going to be another build montage?
What I was going to ask you, yeah. This is going to be another build montage.
All right. Oh, actually, Josh, look just over the horizon there. I can see the camera. It's peeping up from over that hill. Oh, there it is. There it goes.
What?
Goodbye. Josh had no idea what I was talking about, but that's what was great about it. Anyway, as we're nearing the end of the episode here, I want to take this time to try and plug my last video. If you didn't see it, Josh and I went pod racing. We have a little mini-series called Skin and Bones, where we do various adventures inspired by movies and such, but they're not canon to this story. All right, Josh, it's your turn. Come on.
All right. Hey guys, thanks so much. Is that too much?
Sure. No, just tone it down a bit.
Hey little nerds, thanks so much for watching. I really enjoyed this one and I know you will enjoy the next one too. Please check out these other...
All right, that's all you get, Josh. Goodbye.